Let me check all levels here. Hold up. Sweet Home Chicago, Sangerman in the building. Shout out to Y100s. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised. Always gonna represent Y100s. Wait a minute, hold on, man. I gotta make sure we live. I gotta make sure we live. Okay, cool. That's flowing. I gotta make sure. Okay, can we do comments? Can we do comments? We can do comments. All right, bet. Okay, we live. Is this, wait a minute, is this episode 6 or 7? This might be 7. Hold on a minute. Let me see what's to it. This is 7. Okay. Yeah, that's 7. All right, I think we live. All right, dig, man. Let's get into it. All right, man. Peace and blessings, family. It's your man, Faster Damas, and we black in the building yet again for another ghetto update, man. We black, man. It's Wednesday night. You know how we getting down, man. It's 8 o'clock. We got to get into a lot of topics, man. I got a hot panel that's waiting to get in. We got a lot of opinions and views. We talking about the black community and a lot of other things, relationship, politics, sports. Man, we talking about it all. Money, everything. We getting it in. And we all starting that stuff, man. We starting everything right now. So let's go. Get it.
I got it on live. It's official now, I'm impossible to stop. Ain't no way you're leaving on top because I got it on live. Climb my way up now and I ain't falling, I ain't calling a game. You see, I got it on live. Ain't no changing me, I'm exactly as I came to be.
Let's go.
Better cut me up and hold
Let's
it.
go.
Let the roses taking me.
Let's go.
Lock me up and chain.
Yeah.
Shackle up my
Yeah.
name. It ain't changed. The one that looks for
Come
the
on.
game. Got it on live.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. We can't stop. We won't stop, baby. We on lock, baby. It's the ghetto update. It's your man, Fashion Diamonds. We in the building, baby. Black yet again this Wednesday night. You know how we do it, baby. It's 8 o'clock. Let's get it in, baby. Hold on, man. I'm going to bring my panel up, man. Let me bring the panel up, man. We got Aunt Will in the house.
Yo, what's
Yeah.
happening?
What up,
brother?
Doe? We got my brother Turk in the building. What up, Doe?
Get some of that Matrix shit.
What up, fam? What's going on with it, man? Listen, man, we in the building. So dig, we talking about a whole lot of stuff, man, tonight. We got to get into a bunch of stuff, man. I don't know, True Blue gonna jump back on. We gonna get him back in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Sure
But
enough.
dig, check it out. Check it out, man. So we black yet again. It's Wednesday night. This is how we do the ghetto update. You know what I'm saying? The Ghetto News Network is what we do. We want you to like, subscribe, and follow and comment on the channel, man. We want y'all to go ahead
No
and get
doubt,
these
no
numbers
doubt.
up. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the video, man, so we can get that algorithm going. You know, get them numbers working and stuff like that. You know how it go on YouTube and Facebook and all of that stuff. We live right now. So also leave your comments, man. Look, the live is open. Leave your comments, man, so we can answer your questions live on the show right now. You know what I'm saying? So dig. Hold on a sec. Out there got True Blue in the building. I just heard a beat. Let me get him in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. He's black yet again. True Blue in the building,
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen. That's what's
all
up,
right.
baby. All right,
The
we here,
man.
man. The
Yeah,
man, the myth, the legend.
There you
We
go.
here.
what's
All right,
going
dig,
on,
man.
everybody?
Look, man, let's get into this topic, man. We got a couple of slides, man, I want to throw up on the screen. And I want to get y'all opinion, fellas, on this stuff, man, and see what's to it,
Well,
man. I want to see what y'all
I'm
think.
still having some technical difficulties here, so
Yeah,
I can't
it's black on the
seem
screen.
like
Fix it.
y'all froze.
I
You
can hear you,
know,
brother. I can hear you just as loud and clear. Can y'all hear him?
I'm moving, man.
yeah, I can hear everybody, but y'all froze on my screen. Is what I was saying.
Yeah, fix it.
Oh, your end. Oh, your end. Okay.
Yeah,
Come on, hurry up now. People watching now.
We live right now on Facebook and YouTube.
You
Don't
think?
forget
You
to hit
think?
the like button.
yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You know, you see the banner right there. You know, catch us on YouTube at TGU 63rd. That's where you can follow and subscribe to the link, man. We
Man,
live.
fix the damn camera.
Let's get it on.
Hell
Look, man,
no.
dig. check it out. So let's get into these
Yeah,
topics, man, for tonight,
Now
man. We
let's
got,
fix the camera.
how you gonna fix it right
yeah,
now? We
yeah. I
live.
can't
How
do
they gonna
shit.
fix the damn camera right now?
All right, just talk, goddammit. I can hear you. Ain't gotta fix shit. Fuck it.
Okay, then I ain't like I don't know what he's like. How you gonna fix it? Go in and
Push
out.
the button, man. Push the button.
Yeah, you got to push the button. What button he gonna push though? I don't know. Push the button.
Yeah, come on now.
I pushed all the damn buttons.
We going into some Matrix shit
Yeah,
again.
this is straight Matrix for real. All
Look
right,
it
Dig,
up.
let me
It's in
bring
the
this on the
Bible.
screen, man. Dig, check
Uh,
it out, man. We got a lot of
ooh,
things
ooh.
going on in the world. You know how we get into it, man. We're gonna be talking about a lot of different things. And all right, let's see. True came black. Is you black on? True, can you see us
There
now?
you go.
Hold on,
Hey,
let me see. It's got the fucking circle going around on this shit. Nah.
yeah. Your Wi-Fi is all messed up, or something like that. But Dig, man. We got this lady down in California, man. She out there out west where Kid at. You know what I'm saying? And she's an executive director for the police union in California. And she's been placed on administrative leave after she was facing federal charges for allegedly importing drugs from overseas, probably in Mexico or from Mexico, and bringing them into the hood and distributing through her county. Now, a lot of people say, man, the face of the drug dealers is the black man. You know, they the ones getting locked up all the time, incarcerated in the jails and prisons, man, for drugs and stuff like that, pushing drugs through the system. But man, they need help. How else they gonna get them drugs through the hood, man, without them connects? And here's your connect right here. That's the face of your connect right there. This sweet old white lady that y'all is loved to give a pass to. You know, she out there pushing them drugs, man. She got kilos, man, that she pushing through the hood. She getting her cut off the top, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit. But people don't, they gonna give her a pass because she got a political office, or not a political office, but a office title where she actually has some type of power and authority in the police force. You know what I'm saying? So them the biggest gangs, man, that you could ever come across, man. And they be doing some of the dirtiest shit. But you know, they get away with a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, man?
Of course, we already know, man, that that's the way it's been going. That ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? That's just that's just the way it's been. That's the way it's gonna be. That's just like whoever make the rules win the game. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I think we're getting out of that space, man. I think we're getting more back into an accountability space, and really, this woman is being held accountable. And I gotta applaud the folks that are out there that recognize doing something illegal, ask for proper procedure. I
Well,
just
my
hope that whoever kind of takes a hard look at if they're electing someone to be their president, that I mean, it's kind of like they need to do a little bit better job of vetting who they electing to serve as their leaders. That's what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
So
well,
But
like I say, people who trump up and down those electoral things, they don't know much about these people. They just have to like them. It ain't got nothing to do
yeah,
with it,
yeah,
what their policies are, or what they
That's
plan to
all it
do.
is. That's
You know what
all it
I'm
is.
saying? It's a
You still
popularity.
got to
It's
lay
just like
down the
going back to
cream.
high school and you want to vote for the prom of the king, whatever the queen. It's so kind of like dumbed down that voting even doesn't even make any real sense anymore because nobody is going to really speak up about anything that they will say, hey man, this person is like this person is like that. They're not going to do that. They're just going to shine the light and say that this is the person who should be standing in the front.
so you think
That's
she
just
took the
simple as that.
fall, man? That she working with some more other people on the side too, but she took the fall for everybody. Is what you trying to say? Is she?
No, she didn't take the fall for everybody because she already knew everybody.
right,
Yeah.
How
right.
the fuck you gonna do something you don't know what the fuck? You gonna take your car to some motherfucking Mexican motherfucker in the corner looking for a
But did
job?
no, but
Listen,
Yeah,
did
you already know where you're gonna take your shit. You already know. Come on, man. Hey, listen. Like I say, Donald Trump has been I mean, come on now. He been prosecuted by every goddamn second. Look like to me on the news every day. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker's
I
to
mean,
be
oh,
honest with this,
oh.
what is he being charged with, though, man? To be honest with it, bro, is it is it real charges or is it just some charge just to have a charge?
The
Because
shit trumped up.
Man, what he did.
if he
Listen,
just putting bull
Trumped up
stuff
hold
out
on a
there,
charges.
second.
man, that
Hold
has
on a second,
he
brother.
just throwing stuff on the wall, see if it sticks.
Now, hold on a second, brother. They talking
Yes,
about
sir.
shit he been doing years and decades. We used to cook books too.
Well, he
We used
ain't
to
the
do
only
that to
one
get
been
property.
doing that. He ain't the only
He
one
ain't the
been
only
doing
one.
that.
That's just
He ain't
just don't
don't.
get caught,
That's
nigga.
what I'm saying.
I
That's
mean,
why.
but
Just
Just want to
don't
get
get
That's
caught.
fucking
why.
caught,
That's why a lot of people don't even want to go after him and shit because it's gonna motherfucking fuck up what they already on and what they doing and shit. You
man.
know. You
well,
know.
shit.
This
Just
motherfucker
like
been cheating
just
everybody.
like just like when they what's his name asked Trump, you know what I'm saying? Well, you've been getting away without paying taxes and this and that and blah blah blah. And what he tell her? He said, yeah, well that makes me smart.
Yeah,
Remember?
And he was
What he
able to get
said?
That's
away
what
with
I'm
it.
yeah.
telling you.
He
Hey,
was able to
hey,
get
You
away
well,
too
with it.
stupid.
no, I don't think he's saying that, but I think
What do
he's
you think
saying
he's saying?
hey,
Oh
Yeah.
my
if
God.
there's a rule he can get away with it, he's following the rules.
True, he's a trumper.
Shit, you need to learn
Uh-oh.
how to rule. Now, I didn't say that, but I'm not gonna jump on a man's bandwagon and say something negative against him for no reason. You know,
I'm just telling you what they told me. I don't know this motherfucker either. I know shit and only about this nigga.
yeah,
But
I
my thing of
mean,
it is that hey, when the courts say we got a motherfucking affidavit on your motherfucking ass and you better show up in court, nigga, then that means it's a problem. If the motherfucker knocked on my door and I said, hey, how you doing? And he said, yeah, listen, he's looking for someone in the family. I said, yeah. And they said, okay, well, they've been summoned.
So I did,
Now
but
that
you gonna
makes
get a
me
warrant for
nervous.
your arrest though after that though, huh?
That's what I'm saying. So if they knock on his motherfucking door, then you in trouble, nigga. They ain't finna knock on your. Okay, he could have knocked on the door next door.
Yeah.
He sure could have.
Yeah, he would have missed your dope. But I'm talking about this white chick right here, right? She being
I
held
understand what you're
in the
saying. Hold
face
on,
of it now.
curator.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Listen, if she been dealing drugs and shit like that, allowing certain things or whatever things that she getting involved in, that's been a systematic thing. That's systematic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how you can make some extra loot. I mean,
Okay.
I don't
But
know.
then
They just as much
the
as
question was
gangsters
brought
as
up.
any
The
motherfucking
question was
body else.
brought up.
I
Why
ain't
come
never
the people?
seen
Why
I
the
ain't never
question was
seen a
brought up?
gangster
How come
movie
the
black
people
and white.
voted for?
I've
Again,
never
the question
seen
was
a
brought
black
up.
and
Why did
white
people vote for
gangster
her?
movie.
The answer
I've
to
never
that
seen
is
a
Wait,
black
hold
and
up, hold
white
up.
gangster
listen.
movie with
People
black
vote.
people in
People
it.
vote for people just like people listen to music. When you listen to music, you want to hear somebody that look or sound like you, something you can feel the rhythm in. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
just like music. They voted for her because she looked like somebody's grandma. They figure, oh yeah, my
That's what
grandma
I'm
looked like
saying.
her. She used to bake me
she
some
gives
nice
the
She's the
pumpkin
prom
pies and
queen.
shit. She got my vote. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but
But
the
yeah,
prom queen came in with that blow.
yeah, that's what it
She
was.
came in the door with
That's what
that
it
blow.
was. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not surprised
you know.
about any of that shit because they charged the Americans about the government with sending in the guns and all the drugs in the beginning. We knew that shit when we were kids.
That's
And
Yeah, that's
and,
right.
money.
and they
It's all
dropped that shit.
about
They would
money.
leave the motherfucking hold on a second. They would leave the motherfucking trains with full of guns right there on Stateway. And them motherfuckers would break in. I was one of them that was there.
Where is that at?
We carried a cardinal motherfucking 9 millimeters.
That's still,
The
They
fuck
just
out of
dropped them
here.
that's
off?
still about money, man. It's
Uh,
all about money.
hey, bro, let me ask you a question, man. So you're
Go ahead.
saying that someone dropped off some guns somewhere? That don't mean you had to use them. What was the point of it?
Show me.
I mean, if
Then they
someone
dropped them
drops,
guns off. They stopped the trains in Stateway.
Did you have to
What
use
And
you
we
them
used
though?
to
got,
go
what you got to
and rob the
understand
trains.
is, what you got to understand is, it's been a setup for day one. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They want us to kill and murder and maim each other
Talking
and
about,
shit,
man.
so
Well,
they can get paid. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Shit, I know where I grew.
So why did you have to steal them
yeah,
though? Why did you have to use them
yeah,
even though
yeah.
they dropped them off?
Because you leave it sitting there long enough, a nigga gonna get itchy.
For what?
Is it to use it to rob somebody or what? What was it used for? What's the
Now they're
purpose?
gonna go and check out the motherfucking scene.
Yeah, but I'm
And
saying
they're gonna say, man, dig this shit, man. It's a lot of shit, and this motherfucker just been sitting here. And you ain't gonna leave that in the projects. Are you goddamn out your mind?
did they have ammunition for them
They
guns?
admitted to it. They admitted it.
Did they have ammo for them guns?
Fuck out of here.
Well,
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm
I've been
just
on this
telling
earth
you.
and I tell you what the shit I know for a fact. I ain't trying to make no shit up to make nobody smell bad or look good. No shit like that. I'm just telling you the facts, sir. All I'm talking is to anybody who want to listen. They already said the same thing they did about said about cocaine and crack. They said, yeah, the CIA did that shit.
That's
So it's like, you know what? They admitting it.
Now
yeah.
that's a
But
fact.
what you doing about it is the problem.
Dan, that's what we here to talk about. What we gonna do about this, man? This chick over here, man, she out here in California pushing the dope and everything. Now we gonna hold her accountable. They got charges on her and everything, but
Absolutely,
can they
absolutely.
do a can they do a deeper investigation, internal affairs in that
Well,
department to find out if there's somebody
I'm
else
a,
connected?
dog. I'm assuming that
Did they
I
do a
think that's
deeper
what they're gonna do.
investigation on Harvey Weinstein?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey man,
That's a good one. That's good. That's good.
Matrix.
You
we
know, if a
trying to
motherfucker,
find out.
you know, if a motherfucker get too close to the shit, they gonna motherfucker hang somebody out to dry, say they the
Yeah.
ones that did it, and then make a motherfucking example out of them, and you ain't gonna hear no more shit, no more about it. They gonna sweep that shit under the rug. They gonna come up with some more shit to talk about. Matter of fact, the very next day, you know, it'd be some bullshit. It'd be on the other side of the world, a hurricane in fucking the desert, some motherfucking where. Now that shit'll be all plastered over the news. Get your mind off what's really fucking going on.
Right, and then it just disappeared quietly.
Yeah.
That's how they
Listen,
do with Trump. That's why. Or you think that's how they doing it with Trump right now?
No,
man,
no.
Trump
He in the
Trump only
news
paid
every
seven
other
hundred
day,
and fifty
man.
dollars. If you ever worked a goddamn job, I ain't never paid $750.
Well, let me ask you this, man. That's because
Fuck
probably
out of here.
Trump,
You
Trump,
a billionaire.
Trump
Get
may
the
be
fuck out of here.
moving through his money through different means, man. You know, you don't have to have your money coming to you. You can have your money going through your LLC, your S corp, and all different various ways to where you
No, no,
report
no.
very
What
little
they
personal
do,
income.
Come on, True.
what they do is just like fucking King of England. Everything's in a trust where you
Yeah,
talk
they
to
can do it that way.
anybody with money, they tell you they don't own shit. Everything's in a
That's
trust.
right.
They control the trust. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They over the trust. They don't own shit. You can't come at them for shit.
Right.
We gonna get it to that trust money, man, in a
They
minute.
distance themselves from anything that could be possibly going wrong in their motherfucking face. And that's how they are. They're users of people. And that's demonic. And so, like, to me, I don't know. I don't need to use nobody to get what I need
Well,
in life. And I don't need to
money.
shine. I don't need to shine. I don't need to shine in front of no motherfucking body either. And I don't have a type of appetite that these motherfuckers do. But at the same time, I'm glad for them to have the appetite that they want to do. I'm glad. Fill your fucking fat ass belly.
It's
But you're a crook.
it's
I already
all
know it.
about
I
money.
already know it.
Sometimes
Hey,
it's
listen.
Hey,
money. It's
Hey,
all
well, let
about
me
you a
ask
money.
this.
crook.
It's
You
all
Hey,
been a
about
crook.
money.
You
What you
fucked
got to
up.
do? Follow the
You
money.
fucked up. And anybody who follow you is fucked up worse.
bro,
Go ahead, Will. Go ahead, Will.
look.
Hey, too.
If he's figured out a way to, to get away from paying taxes, I wouldn't say he's a crook. If it's legal, then he's just using the system. If we don't like it, then we the people need to change the system.
Well, it's
How
legal
many
if you
votes is
move
that
your
gonna take,
funds or
Huh?
though? How many
whatever
votes is that gonna take?
outside of
Oh,
Huh?
the state. You know, that's
that
why a
that
lot of
that
people that's got money they move their shit to the Canary Islands or somewhere else and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Show enough.
You know,
well,
Don't you?
so yeah, you
That,
know.
talk to him.
So
yeah.
it's money.
Give him something worth with.
How much money?
I
How many
did.
Give him
votes?
something worth with,
How
too.
many votes is that gonna take, though, for us to change that
Uh,
policy?
Well,
well,
the thing is, divide and conquer. That's why we got two goddamn systems anyway, the Republicans and the Democrats. So that way they keep everybody at odds with each other and shit. You might
that's
have
not
some
true.
you might have some viewpoint. Well, you know what I'm saying. Like they say, it's two wings of the part. You know, the Republicans and the Democrats is supposed to be two wings or whatever the fuck of the
Right,
political
right.
system, but it's just connected to the same damn bird. If they can keep
Absolutely.
everybody divided and shit, then what better way to conquer the motherfucking people? You know what I'm saying? Keep them
Well,
arguing thin. You know, keep everybody at each other's throat, and don't never have the political parties agree on any motherfucking thing. So it's either you going with the Republicans because they say they want to fight for your gun rights and they believe in or whatever and shit. But the Democrats is gonna have a totally opposite motherfucking viewpoint. There ain't gonna be no meeting in the middle. They ain't gonna be like, well, I like this here option on what they saying over there, but I don't, see why, they can't agree on this here because they ain't never gonna motherfucking agree. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
It's
gonna
just
Well,
never
like
be
that's
no
that.
agreeing.
it's just
Well,
like
that's the people we're putting in office, though, bro. Because you can definitely put people that
it's
starts
not the
Republican and
it's not the
starts
voters.
Democrat.
It's not even the voters that's putting these people in office. It's not your vote that count. It's who count the votes. That's what Trump was trying to point out and emphasize and shit. You
Man,
know what I'm
look,
saying? But
look, if
but
we keep going
they
down
ain't
that
gonna let
rabbit
that
hole, bro.
come out.
Man, if we keep going down that rabbit hole, we can just throw the dang whole system away. And that's
Well,
that's if you're gonna put
What?
that
well,
much
You talking
distrust,
about attacking Trump?
come on, man.
Oh my God.
Just
conspiracy. That's just like the word
absolutely.
conspiracy. It was a conspiracy to make that a motherfucking bad word. But it's a lot of fucking conspiracies going on and shit.
All
But
I'm saying, bro, if we keep putting so
nowadays you
much
just hear that
distrust,
word and it's like, oh yeah, that's conspiracy. That's some stupid shit.
You
yeah.
putting this Trump
You know.
in Trump?
No,
Hey,
bro,
Truman,
ain't
he said
nobody.
you putting
I
a
didn't
lot
say
of
that,
distrust in Trump.
bro. Don't put words in my mouth, player. I didn't say that.
That's what you just said.
No, I didn't. We were talking about the
Yes, you
voting.
just said. You just
No, we
you
didn't, bro.
putting distrust.
Bro, we were talking about the voting system. I was telling him if we stop this, putting trust in our own voting system, we need to chunk the whole system up. We've been punching this system across the world for a very long time that democracy works. And hell, we got to be the ones that show them that democracy works.
Well,
At the point blank.
how can you show an impoverished country that democracy works and shit when you come over
Talk
there?
it true.
Listen,
Say that. What
you
you say,
go
bro?
over to these countries, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got a
Hmm.
motherfucking pot to piss in or window to throw it out. And then
Hmm.
you bring over the IMF, International
Yeah.
Monetary Fund, and then you
Hmm.
loan them a
Yeah.
certain amount of money and shit, whatever, so they can build bridges and infrastructure and shit like
Yeah.
that. But then you charge them so much motherfucking money, they can't
Oh
never pay
yeah.
you back. And you end up owning
Yeah.
their motherfucking country,
Yeah.
putting in your own political leaders and shit like that. That's not
Yeah.
cool. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not saying, but
And and
that's
and
the system, bro. If you really want to, you gotta participate in it. I'm not saying that we should have these countries by the throat or nothing like that. But what I am saying, we should go and engage these countries and be a lifeline and coach, teach, and mentor and help them get to the status we're in. We can't do that for free.
we
You
can't even do it
know,
in our own country. How we gonna go over
well,
around the world somewhere and help somebody out when we got all these problems going on in the United States? And
well,
the
mhm.
reason why is because it's more economically feasible to help out other countries and shit to keep the United States economy afloat and balanced and shit than it is to
Mhm.
spend the money of the taxpayers on the actual tax-paying people. You know,
That's
because
what France is doing right now with Africa.
if other economies start to collapse and shit around us, that's gonna threaten
Mhm.
the motherfucking United States dollar. Ever since '73,
There you go.
Since Nixon connected the goddamn dollar to the petrol industry and shit. When they was
Mhm.
over there talking with OPEC and they was there, oil could only be traded and shit on the global market with United States
Mhm.
dollar. That put a lot of money in America's pockets. You see what
That's
I'm
right.
saying? And just
Yeah.
like right now, they're
What's
debating
wrong
on
with
whether they
that?
want they debating on what they gonna do to raise the motherfucking debt ceiling and shit. That's just like you got a credit card in your pocket and you max that motherfucker out and you just call them and
And
say,
they give
well,
you
you know
another
what?
$1,000.
Yeah, I need some more money on my card. You know what I'm saying? I need
That,
right
that,
now.
that that's
You know
that's
what I'm saying? But
that's
That
why
shit
we
ain't
need
gonna
but
happen to
that's why we
average
need to
Snow.
round up a few more countries, man, and make some money with it. And it's just the way you can, I think the whole country we have to make money,
Round up
man.
a few more countries. Ain't no more countries gonna be made at this point.
the thing
Well,
about
All
it
the
then,
is,
countries are
then,
already
the thing
then,
made.
about
we,
it
then we got
is,
to come up with another clever solution, as a country to make money. Or we could do what some of these great civilizations do. We
What is up
actually,
with this?
we
What the fuck
actually,
is up with this we shit? We who?
motherfucker, are you an
When you
American?
say
What are
we,
you
who you
then?
talking about?
Well, I'm talking about we the people, all
Wait a
Americans.
minute, you
We should
said
get on
we.
this shit.
say we
We.
one more
Who's
We,
we?
motherfucking
we,
time.
we, 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 and what? And what? What's going?
Say
And
say
what?
we. Say we. I dare you. I double
I
dare you.
dare your ass.
And what?
I
And what?
double dare
And
your
what?
ass.
You a
Say
black
we. One
man.
more
Go on
motherfucking
out the
time.
street,
Look,
nigga. Don't
look,
nobody know
check
who
this
you
Ain't
are.
out. Check
nobody
this
want to
out,
The
hear
man.
fuck
nothing
out
from
of
you.
here. When the
Hey,
police
Alright?
pull your
Ain't
ass
no
over, you
we.
gonna be talking
I
about
tell you
we?
where the we come from is we the
well,
ones that's gonna be responsible for this goddamn debt that's $1 trillion motherfucking passing
absolutely.
goddamn GDP.
Are you
The
gonna
debt
have
the
your?
debt
You're
the
gonna be
debt
in
on the
slavery out
motherfucking
there in
the
Arizona if
debt,
you don't get with
the
we.
national debt is worth more than our GDP. We don't make enough shit in
I
this
live better
motherfucking
here than where
country to
you
Absolutely.
are.
even cover the goddamn interest on that debt. How the
Yeah.
fuck we
You
gonna
absolutely.
climb out from under that shit? You gotta have
Hey,
another war.
hey, hey.
Listen,
Gotta have
No,
another
no,
war.
no. You cut
Hey,
that.
all
Cut.
right, so let's
You
move
don't
forward,
have to.
man.
You
Let's
don't
move
have to
on.
do
Let's
that,
move
man.
on.
Matrix,
So
That's the
dig,
old way of making
Matrix,
money.
read
That's the
it.
old
It's
way
in
of
the
hey,
making money.
Bible.
let's
That's the
move
old way
on,
of making
fellas. Let's
money.
move on. So dig. We talking about
Yeah, take
politics,
that white
man.
bitch
Check
off
this
the
out.
screen, man.
We got
Hey, man.
we got another white
yeah,
bitch
get
we
rid of
talking
that ain't
about
B,
right now.
man.
Nikki
Yeah,
Haley,
get rid of that ain't B.
the governor down in South Carolina, she talking about she gonna run for office and stuff like that. She trying to run. I don't know if she running for president or not. And is she
She
running for
is.
president?
Yeah, yeah, she is,
Okay.
man.
So she said she get up in there, man. She gonna raise Social Security retirement age. So
Yeah,
right now, I think it's
yeah,
at 65 years old.
yeah.
Motherfucking average age of motherfucking who living. It's been a lot of people dying at a younger age than before. 65 years old is the retirement age right now. So she want to raise that thing. I'm pretty sure five more years, probably to 67 or maybe even go to 72. You know
The
what I'm
people with
saying?
the
That's what I
the
saw.
people with the longest lifespan in this country is the white woman. The people with the shortest lifespan is the black male. So if you raise the average death rate in the United States, I believe is around 69. This is where they get their numbers and shit
The
from the
retirement
average
Hmm.
age
overall
or the
death rate,
death
right?
rate.
So they say, well, okay, right. So they figure that you work all your life, you paying into this goddamn shit, Social Security and shit that Roosevelt's created in 33, whatever the fuck, okay. But that's not no money that should be coming out of the people that's working right in our pockets. That money was supposed to have been
Hmm.
banked and shit, but it's not. So
Yes.
even in
They
Hmm.
order to
stole that shit.
motherfucking even in order to honor that, you're gonna have to have more workers. You're gonna have
Hmm.
because money is backed by
Hmm.
debt. Money is backed by
Hmm.
labor. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So in order to honor that shit, you gotta have more people in the population. So if you need more people to pop, that's why everything goes up. If you look at it exponentially and shit, it would appear that the more people you got working and doing shit, the price of shit should go down. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
how
that's
is it
right.
that everything is constantly going up? Because they taking the money and they doing other shit with it. The people that print the money don't give a fuck about the money. You got to understand this.
Yeah.
They just don't want nobody else to have none because then you'll lose interest in working. You'll find more shit
Hmm.
to do with your motherfucking free time. You spend your time with your kids, going to the park or going on trips or
Right.
vacations
Traveling
and
the
shit like
world.
that.
You know what
There
I'm
Right.
you go,
saying?
So
man.
they got to make sure you got just enough money in your pocket so you can catch the bus and get your ass to work.
That's what you know. What, bro? That's what Rockefeller said, man. He said he wanted to create a country of workers, man, and that's and that's what we're doing, man. We're all
And that's
chasing
what
that
it's
dream.
always been
Yeah,
about. That's what the
yeah,
school system
absolutely.
is about. The school system ain't about education, it's about indoctrination. That's
Yep,
all. You know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
Bring your ass to work. Prepare you for
well.
either prison or your ass a laborer somewhere.
Now, you know what? I don't want to slam it down like that, bro, because I've never seen a king lift a fucking rock.
When was the last time you seen a king?
Martin Luther King.
Nah, good one to sneak in, but not the best representation.
Yeah, you ain't
Either
never
way it
lied.
goes, the last time I seen a king was over in England. In fact, he's the king right now, brother. If you didn't
But
know this,
he's
The
not
king of
wielding
what?
any power.
all I'm
Where you
saying
get this up,
is
man?
that
Ain't
all
no
I'm
king no
saying
more,
is, can
man.
I finish what I'm saying?
Fuck out of here with that. Ain't gonna
Maybe
get
it'll
no
make
king.
sense to you
All
because
right,
these
go
people
ahead.
don't build shit. They buy out people, and the people put the pressure on people, and all they want is a result because they paid for it. That's just like you. If you have somebody fixing on your house, you don't give a fuck if he hired Jose or Melvin.
Bullshit. Yes,
Just as
I
long as
do.
it's done.
Yes, I do.
Just as long as it's done.
Shit. Bullshit. Yes, I do. They thought that shit when they
You the
built.
king.
No,
You the
no,
one paying
bullshit.
out. You the
Bullshit.
one paying out. Man,
Hey,
I don't think you
hey,
getting
man.
it, bro. Man,
I
you
don't
on left
think you
field, bro.
getting it. I don't think you getting it.
What you
That,
mean? You don't think
that,
I get it? What are you talking about?
I
I'm
hired some
telling you,
people to
the
build the
king
pool and
don't do
shit.
shit.
Who?
You don't do shit. You call the plumber, you pay him. He do his job.
That's workers. That's
You don't do
laborers.
shit. You don't do nothing.
That's laborers.
You when you come back, it better be done right.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't.
that simple.
I don't treat
It ain't
people
no
like that,
motherfucking
bro.
complicated subject.
I don't know
And that's
about
how
nothing like that, bro.
oh man. Go ahead, man.
I don't
You
treat
talk,
people that
man.
way, bro. I don't treat people that way. So
I didn't say nothing. Why is everybody
shit.
taking shit personable?
That's how
What the fuck is so
you
personable
looking
about how
for a
you
damn
treat
king
people?
in America,
I
man. Ain't
don't
no
even
damn
know you
king in
enough to know
America.
how you treat people.
Ain't no
Yeah,
kings
I'm
in
sure you
America.
done had quite a few. I'm sure you had quite a few scrubbles in your fucking life. You ain't just walk around there skippity doo. I'm just such a nice guy. The fuck out of here. You done
Hey,
challenge somebody in your life.
I
The
had a
fuck
few.
out of here,
I
man.
had a few that
You
wanted to
a
try.
liar. You
Hey,
a liar, and you lied right there.
when did I lie, bro? What the hell are you talking about, man? I'm having a hard time
What you mean?
following
What
the
the
fuck you
hell I'm
talking
talking
about.
about? I'm listening to you.
I'm
You
listening
know
to
what I'm
you,
saying? You can
man.
talk all
Shit.
that yaki dak all you want to. I had a lot of discrepancies. I had a lot of fights and humbugs. What the
And
fuck are you talking about? You
what you
didn't.
want, a damn cookie?
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You know
Shit.
that you the king of your shit. Okay, I'm gonna come to your house right now. If there's a nigga knocking at your door, that's me. And I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you something. You better let me in, motherfucker, because I'm coming in.
Yeah. So dig, man.
What are you talking about? He's the perfect individual. Oh my God. Oh my. What woman? Hey, all the women watching this. Here's the perfect the
Hell
specimen
no.
of what a black
No.
man should be. That's
Yeah.
him right there. He doesn't do anything.
Shit.
He'll do nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
I
He said,
know. I don't.
I'm listening to what
I
you're
know.
saying, brother.
I
I
know.
told you I've been on this earth long
Yeah.
enough to talk what I talk,
Shit,
and
nigga,
I
talk.
stand behind it.
Okay. You ain't hurt my feelings.
so dig,
Keep
man.
talking.
I ain't trying to.
So
Keep
dig. The
talking.
You
That's
heard
retirement
your
all
age.
you
own.
Low
do.
dig.
You
Check it
ain't
out. Check it
bothering me,
out. The
bro. Keep
retirement
talking.
age. How's that's gonna impact, man, the community, man? If the retirement age go up,
Listen, I went
We
down
got
there to
more
get
people
my
working.
goddamn money.
you went to get what?
I went down there. I went to the Social Security Board to get my goddamn money. It ain't been a day in my goddamn life, and I not been paying taxes since I was 7. And then, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting y'all my money in y'all coffers. I want my shit. They said, cool, we'll give you spot. I said, that's kind of cool. But you got to go through all these. I just mailed the letter back today. I want to retire,
Right.
and I
Yeah.
can't.
You got to go through a
Now,
lot of
if she
red
move
tape.
it back, listen, if she move it back, and it's because realistically the budget in the government. See, you got to understand there's two governments. It's federal, and then there's a national government. And so
What?
now
Man,
what
that
they
shit.
do
No,
is,
man, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Ain't no,
what do you mean? True. Where you at? It's two
Yeah. Well,
governments. It's federal.
what you got is you have your local government, which is your
Yeah.
town or your village that you're living in. Okay, they would have direct jurisdiction. Then you would have the county, and
Mm-hmm.
then you would have the state, and then you would have the federal government, which would be considered the national government.
There you
And
go. That's it.
That is a
they
lie.
okay, well,
What the? You need to take a
if you
civics class,
if
American civics class.
uh if
Now you need to have some more. Go read
if
the book
if
over.
if if you
Hey,
want to
True. Let me
if
say this real quick, and then I'm gonna let you
if
finish,
you
please.
want to go to a
Because
higher
what's the name
authority,
ran for presidency under that? If we can get rid of the federal government, then because they still paying for World War I, fool.
Who? The United States?
Yeah, they still paying for World War I. They haven't even paid over for that from borrowing money to go over there and fight.
Who they paying?
Now read your books again.
Who they paying?
Yeah, read all your damn, and they sure hell ain't paid for World War II. That's why the credit that number is still spinning every day because they owe all of the banks that they borrowed money to go to war.
Oh, the Federal Reserve.
Somebody better talk to me. Stop talking that yaki yak shit. You know what I'm saying? Dancing around. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mammy. Go ahead on, brother. You know what
Hey
I'm saying?
man,
Maybe you was
hey,
invited in to serve the master.
The
I ain't
Federal
serving
Reserve.
nobody, bro. Don't ever
Well,
mix that shit with
our
me.
national debt. It's owed to the banks. It ain't owed to. They were
Yeah,
bankers. You
yeah,
need to
yeah.
reread that,
No,
sir, because I'm not uneducated, and I know one thing. I know that you are a liar.
The Federal Reserve is a private organization. It's a private
yes, there
company.
you go. Yeah, yeah, man.
It's not even a part of the United
It's
States.
not part. There you go, man. Ain't
The
got
Federal
shit to do
Reserve.
with it.
As a matter of fact, what you got to understand, and you know what, I'm gonna break it down real simple. Say for example, you on an island and shit, and you say you got 5 people on the island. Okay, one of them grow motherfucking oranges, the other one's growing apples, another one he's got pigs, the other one got a cow. Okay, and
Mhm,
you got the other cat. He creates money so that
mhm,
everybody can trade their goods and shit amongst each other.
mhm,
Okay, 5 people.
mhm,
So now you got the guy with the cow and shit. You know what I'm saying? You might want a steak, but you don't want no whole motherfucking cow. So you got to invent the money allows you to trade so that you can get a steak or you can get some apples or oranges and shit. You know, and pay equal value
mhm,
for what you buying. However, the guy with the money, he's letting you use it. It's not your money. So you indebted to him. He gives you $100. He get other people $100 each so they can trade, but he wants $105 back. If he only gave out $100, and those 4 people now owe him $440, where the other $40 gonna come from? It don't fucking exist. So that means somebody gonna have to give up their real property or their real shit back to the banker and shit in order to make themselves straight. So what the banker gonna do when one of them come back short, which they got to, cause the money don't fucking it ain't there. He gonna be like, oh, don't worry about it. I give you some more time. I give you another 30 days. Don't worry about it. So say it's the motherfucking cow dude. You know, he goes and he motherfucking get his cows to fucking get more cows and he can make more milk and butter and all that type of shit. Now he's doing great. You know what I'm saying? But the month go by, somebody else gonna be doubly short. You see what I'm saying? Because that extra money that he talking about just ain't gonna be there. And he'll let that shit ride for a little while until he just go to the last motherfucker that just ain't got the money and say, well, you know what? I let you go for a couple of months, couple of 3 months there and shit. You know, I'm gonna have to, I got to take your motherfucking Orange Grove because, sorry, you ain't been able to pay your shit. You know, he ain't
Now tell
started
me
with
this, True.
shit. You
Tell
see what
me
I'm
this, True.
saying? He ain't started
What's
with shit, but
keeping
now he got your real shit, real estate, real property. This is why they call it real shit. Ain't like no trinkets and shit they want to try to pass over to us, the cars and the gold and all this other bullshit.
mhm.
But when you try to go and get some real property or some motherfucking land, oh hell no, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Well,
yeah.
saying?
tell me this
No.
then, True. Tell me this, True. Them 5 people on the island, what's keeping those other 4 people from killing that one dude that they owe money to?
You
Because
see, if you,
they don't know that
So they
they
don't have
being
to owe
duped.
him no more money.
They don't know that they being duped. They don't
What's
know that
keeping
they
them?
being duped.
well,
They
They
don't
don't.
know that
the
they
thing,
being duped.
the thing
Man,
to
Ross
do, man, is
Perot,
that
man,
circulate more
listen.
money. If you circulate more money, then you can catch up. But
Oh boy.
you gotta
And
add another stream of revenue.
that's why they
Oh,
bringing all
headache.
these immigrants into the
Hold on, let
country.
me get my aspirin.
That's why they bringing all these
Because
immigrants into the
realistically,
country
if
also.
we in debt, who are we in debt to?
Right, the Federal Reserves, right?
Right, right.
Exactly.
No,
The feds. That's what I'm saying. It's two governments. And so now they kick it up. They don't mind because they want to, yeah, in order people to help pay this shit down, we got to help them keep money in their pocket.
they
And
don't
it's the
want to
only
pay
way
it
they do it.
down.
That's why,
They don't
that's the
want to pay
reason
it
why,
down. They do not want to pay the motherfucking debt down.
yeah, I
What they
wouldn't
want to
either.
do, is pocket all the rest of the motherfucking leftover wealth and then create another currency on your motherfucking ass. That's what they're
Right.
gonna do.
I
Hit
don't
the
know about.
reset button.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can pull it off, man. This is the best,
All the people
currency we can
just
get.
think,
It's not
just
backed
think
by
about,
anything, but other than what you want.
how many Beverly Hillbilly grannies and shit got money
What you
just for your
want?
motherfucking mattress that ain't gonna be worth shit after they flip the script on this shit.
All that money
Yeah,
in them
If if
the mason
if
jars.
Brinks
yeah.
if the Brinks system come in, you're absolutely right.
What you mean
Yeah,
if the
absolutely.
brick system come in?
I don't think it's gonna run the world though, man. I still think I don't think they're gonna be able to secure Africa
Woo.
like that, man. I just
Curator.
I
But
just
either way
don't.
it go,
I think that stick. America got a big stick, man. They still can wield a whole bunch of power.
I don't know,
So
man. I think
now you
China,
know
I think Russia is really putting a damn dent in that damn political power that they got going on. They
who,
forming alliances
man,
all over the world, bro.
Russia
China, I
getting
mean
their
Russia,
tails whooped
Putin ain't
by
bullshitting.
Ukraine. They getting their tails whooped by Ukraine, man.
Man, he getting connects with China. He getting connects with North Korea. He getting connects with Africa.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
Putin
Well,
ain't
no,
bullshitting.
yeah.
Don't
I'm
don't
not
don't
saying it
sleep
isn't.
now.
Definitely not. I'm not saying the threat is not real, man. I'm saying that they do have a good case and they got a team, man. But I don't think they're gonna win. I don't want them to win. Hell, I got American money.
I don't think
Shit,
they've
the fuck
already
I
the
look like
Russians
looking,
already won.
man.
They
Russia
took
ain't,
the
man.
southern.
Come on, man. Shit, the
The
motherfucker.
Russians already won. They took the country out there on the southern part of them, and the people in the country agreed that they wanted Russia to come back in.
Mm,
And so when they did that, then Russia said, "Well, we can take over the whole thing," and that's where the whole thing started. And Russia really wasn't interested in, I think this is like a humbug thing. You know what I'm saying? To let people know, keep it on the news, keep it on the eyeballs, that type of thing, even if it's the cost of law, you know what I'm saying? It's just a collateral damage. And,
shit,
and it's like, that
them people
they
fighting
not
though,
really
bro.
concerned with that country. And listen to me. When Reagan broke up the Soviet bloc,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
When he broke up the Soviet bloc, that was solid. Him and Gorbachev. You know what I'm saying? And I said, man, that's kind of deep. You know what I'm saying? Them brothers together. They knocked down the walls of Germany, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Was happening during the Reagan administration. And all I can tell you is that, you know what? They just gonna just separate terms.
Can y'all see and
And
hear me
but
now?
the country
Yeah,
did not like.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the country is on the southern. Look at it. They
Yeah, I think they
welcoming the
trying to shut me
Russians. They
down for
want to go
talking too
back
much,
to that
talking too much
style of living.
knowledge on this motherfucking channel. But yeah. The
Yeah,
thing is, this didn't just happen with BRICS or with Russia or shit like that. This actually started in 2008, 2009 when the market crashed and shit because a lot of people was using the United States being the most stable currency in the world as they
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking backbone. You see what I'm
right.
saying? When the
Yeah.
market
Mm-hmm.
started fluctuating, that's when you saw the government say, well, the banks are too big to fail. We got to do something about the banks. Fuck the people. We got to look out for the banks because all these other countries and shit is going to start drawing their motherfucking bonds and shit out of the United
Mm-hmm.
States along with their currency. You see, that would have been
Right.
a
That's what happened
fucking
to
immediate
Germany.
collapse. Right. So that's when it really started. So you had other countries and shit trying to motherfucking figure out a way to
To
get their
collect.
motherfucking currency somewhere where it could be more stable. You
The
know.
stability is what
Now,
you're looking for, bro. You're right. I
exactly.
did.
So
That's what you
so
want, a stable
so that's
government.
that's that's when the idea initially came, you know what I'm saying, for that. And then you got the United States going into Venezuela telling them they can't sell their oil. You got
Mm.
the United States going over to OPEC telling them they gotta pump out more oil and shit and ship it over here to the
Then
United
you get the
States
Gulf War.
and going around all these other countries. Right, So uh
can't forget Kuwait.
and then yeah, Kuwait, and then it was like the last straw was with Russia when the United States was, you know what, we're gonna just freeze all your money and
Yeah.
fuck you, because you don't want to do our policy on what we talking about, what we want
Right.
to do. So it's like Russia ain't no punk. They like, well, you know what, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Come and get your McDonald's and all your
Man,
bullshit on up out of here, and we'll do our own motherfucking thing. And
And
then
that's why they trying
they
to align with other countries right now. If they go to
Yeah.
Africa
Yeah.
and align with Africa, they get enough countries out of Africa and unite Africa, it's game over because Africa control all the resources in the
Well,
world.
Of
well,
course.
wait
I
a minute
mean, that's
now.
where
well, I
They just
most
don't.
of the
Okay,
wars, if you look at it,
at
most
I
of
don't
the
know about
wars
all of
get their
that.
resources out
Shit.
of
at
Africa.
What
That's
other
why Africa
resources
is
you
the most
find in
highly
other countries that's
colonized
naturally
motherfucking
growing?
planet, country on the earth. I mean, not country, but continent. That's why Africa was the most
yeah,
highly
yeah,
colonized
yeah,
continent on the earth.
yeah,
The world, you
yeah.
want to talk about World War
Absolutely.
II? Well, you think Germany got all their
Yeah.
motherfucking resources from? They got all that
There
shit
Africa.
you
from
go. You
Africa.
got it.
They ain't got shit in
You got it.
motherfucking Germany, you know? Them
They
motherfuckers
can't
was going
grow
over
shit.
there
That
getting gold
hey
and
hey hey
diamonds and
bro.
building all type of
Hey,
shit.
Sean,
You know?
Sean, that's
Yeah,
why that's why Negro land is so important, man. When I put that map out there, it's because that's where the resources are, man. You want
Oh,
resources. You want to have national resources where you have gold, oil, and diamond up under your legs, man. You don't want to be the country that doesn't have those natural resources. If we're going back into an economy that's where your money is based off of. We don't have those same natural resources plentiful in this country. So
that's right.
we,
And
we
that's where
got to have a
you're gonna have to
foothold.
partner. You're gonna have to partner with them Africans that's currently living there, because they ain't gonna just let
Well,
you come
well,
in and give it to you for
absolutely.
free.
Then that's why we need to make a case that hey, you know what, we're the original owners right there, man. Give us back our stuff, so we can have a say
Shit,
and we can get
And
that's
that's
gonna be
away
a
from
another
war in
all this
thing.
itself.
other book. Then that's
That's
the war I'm
another
ready to
thing.
go
That's
fight with,
another
man.
thing you
Let's
got to
go
come
fight.
to understand. Uh, Africans and the Negroes are two separate people. Just because we're black and we're dark
That
skinned does not
that's a
mean
fact,
that
man.
we
They've been.
are the same people. As a matter of fact, we are God's chosen people. That's true. And we just
I don't subscribe, man.
when we fled,
I don't subscribe to that.
when we fled, it's in the Bible. We fled out
I don't
the lost
subscribe to that
tribe,
either.
the lost tribe. Well, no, we're not lost.
you don't
But this is
subscribe to the
this
Bible,
this
church.
is the thing.
Mm-mm.
We fled out of Jerusalem into Africa, and we were able to
Here
blend
we go.
in because the colors of our skin. But
Curate.
What the fuck is going on here?
now, once
I
once
called
in
the curate on myself.
Right,
Once in Africa, we had the
curator.
Moors and we had the other Africans and whatever over there,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah, go ahead.
and the Jews uh were rounding us up. They had the ships with the Dutch and the other people with the boats and shit, and they was paying them to round us up. They couldn't really naturally round us up by the color of our skins, but we spoke Hebrew, and
Hey, you and Ant, y'all on the
that's
same
what
wave. Y'all on the same wave with the Negro land.
that
Go ahead, True. You and
No,
Ant
it
on the
ain't just.
same
It's
wave.
not just no
Man,
Negro land. That's how. But
about the money, man.
even before the slave trade, we were already motherfucking globe trotters. You know what I'm saying? We was
Hmm.
already all over the fucking place.
Now
That's a
that I
fact.
agree with.
This
That's a
wasn't
fact.
just no. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing
Whoa.
that you'll never get any anthropologists or anybody to motherfucking do is go out there in the motherfucking desert and uncover some of them bones and do some DNA samples on it because it'll show you who was motherfucking already here. You
That's
Yep.
right.
know,
In the
they'll tell you from
sub-Saharan.
Africa, they'll tell you from Europe, they'll tell you from anywhere motherfucking on this goddamn planet, but right here, they don't even want history to start on this motherfucking United States until after Columbus got to this bitch.
I,
Right.
Like, what
Yeah, yeah.
nobody
That's
Columbus
facts.
came and that was it. All right, now we can start,
yeah.
Right.
doing
That's
some shit.
facts right there. They don't want
And
that shit. They don't want the
that's
real truth to
bullshit.
know. They don't want you to know the truth. But Dig, man, let's move forward, man. Let's go. We done did, man, into that slide, man. Let's get to the next slide. So Dig, ignoring red flags because you want to see the good in people will cost you later on in life. You know what I'm saying? So we see a lot of, instances where politicians, school teachers, religions, you know what I'm saying, have been, given these false impressions of doing good for the people as a whole, but in reality, they've been doing their own thing, man, got their own personal agendas and shit like that. So same thing that we've been dealing with, man. A lot of stuff with the money and the finances and them coming up with policies to change different things and so that impact your livelihood later on and how you live. You trying to see the good in people. But in the end, it's gonna cost you, man, if you don't challenge them people and hold them accountable, man. What y'all think about that?
First
Bro.
person, you want me to be?
Go
Yeah, go
ahead,
ahead,
sir.
bro. Go ahead, big bro.
Yeah, because realistically, you just have to trust what you're doing is okay. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, a lot of times it takes some time for people to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Because they think that the people that are closest to them, they wouldn't recognize them as being their enemy, right away. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to help, you want to be a helpful person. So if he's speaking on the edge, like, someone is going to say, hey, man, we are familiar. You know what I'm saying? And we all familiar. And then that's how you travel it, good or bad.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're trying to find a common ground with a person, man, and some people to be able to accomplish a goal collectively, but you got some in there who's thinking, outside of that aspect, they're not even trying to be on the same wave. We got different ideologies and stuff like that, but
Listen,
you trying to see the good
can
in
I
them.
finish? Let me finish. Since you said that,
Go ahead.
I said, you know what? I don't eat a lot, and so I said, you know what? I might want a Big Mac. And I was talking to my son,
Yeah,
and he said, Dad, what are you talking about a Big Mac? You know what I'm saying? You need to eat a salad. And I said, don't be getting up with my menu.
right.
See what I'm saying? So what people choose to do, you know what I'm saying, is this ultimately they really see their own vision.
Yeah,
But if you're a part of helping them to get to their own vision or at least step forward towards it, and then to be supportive, man, that's the greatest thing in the world that God can give to you to give to someone else. What other gift do you have if you don't have anything else?
yeah. That's facts. That's facts. There. All right, dig, man. Let's move forward, man. We're gonna get to the next slide because we running out of time, man. Now, this slide, man, this is a meme that somebody mentioned that. So, happiest, it says right here, the happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the most of everything. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to sit down and somewhere and kind of think about what you have in life and what your life consists of and make yourself happy. A lot of people are not happy in life and they dealing with a lot of different things, man. Challenges they face because they feel they ain't got no money. They broke all the time. They living paycheck to paycheck. They one check away from being homeless and this, that, and the third. And their life ain't feeling like, what I'm saying, they really successful, accomplished. There's a lot of people out there going through that, but you got to make your own happiness, man. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all feel, man, that is about materialism or is it about your internal happiness?
For me, man, I think it's about you have to have a goal. Everybody has to have to have a purpose, and it goes all the way back to for our parenting. We need to raise our children with goals, objectives that they, evaluating their natural talents, and then setting them on a path. Utilizing their natural talents and put goals in front of them.
Well, how can you do
So
that when you're bombarded all the time with government agencies or other entities that tell you that you can't do certain things with your own kid? You can't spank your
well,
kid. You can't yell at your kid. You can't do this here. You can't do that
Well,
there.
well,
You know what I'm
I don't know
saying?
who told you that, man. I've been parenting since 1990. I have four
Well,
adult
I'm just
children,
saying
and
there are
I've been
certain
I've been doing
that you can
everything with my
follow
children the way I
that
want to.
they yeah, well, and that's another fallacy because they're not actually even your children. They belong to the
Who
state.
told you that?
You do well,
Well,
fuck with them
I
and see
mean,
if the
if
state
you
don't come take
if
them.
you want to,
Listen,
if
what
you
you got to understand is,
well,
no,
that's
they're not
man,
your
that's
kids.
walking and living in
They're not
fear,
your
man.
kids. They're United States
Oh
government
man,
property. That's why if you murder
well,
somebody, you get charged with a crime because you destroyed United States fucking property. You a slave. Get it
so
real.
you said,
Don't
well,
You
fucking
I
get a social
mean,
forget.
security, you get a birth certificate with a social security number. That's what you're saying?
so you're saying so we
All of
should
that
do
shit is
nothing?
bought and
Well,
traded.
so
That's why they have
bro,
wars because the more
what does
people
that
die on the
mean?
goddamn battlefield, the more money that they make. If you dead, where you think your goddamn money gonna go? Your social security, whatever the fuck that they not already racked up the bank
Are
your
you, bro? Are
fucking ass.
problems?
It
Are
ain't
you
going
going to
to your
talk about the
relatives.
problems?
No, this is money they going to keep. When they let all these damn illegals or whatever over here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call them all damn. You know what I'm saying? You got some that naturally need to be away from wherever the fuck they at. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them, they just looking for motherfucking opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's all. They ain't trying to get away from shit. They trying to get to some shit. And the United
Let me
States,
ask this question,
United
True.
States allowing them to
I
come
agree
in
with that.
because when they come in, they bring in with them their birth certificates and they information or whatever it is from their country and it's transferred over to the United States. That's why they hire a lot of immigrant workers because they do, they go steal a social security number or whatever so they can work. That money that goes into that social security number or whatever that they can create it, they'll never be able to collect because it's not theirs. That's free money to the fucking government along with the free labor or they ass over here picking the grapes or whatever the fuck they doing. You see
Or
what I'm
building
saying?
houses and shit
If
like that.
you all of that shit, you see what I'm
Especially
saying?
Now, I only have
Being
one
the
question, if
maid
I
should
can
or
be
squeeze it
doing
whatever.
in.
this. So
You know what I'm saying?
we should be
That's
doing
that's
that. We
that's
should
the
be
I only
fucked
building
have
shit
one
up.
houses.
question.
You know.
I only have one question though, and I think this still relative to the conversation changing quickly. Um, you have how many offsprings? How many do you have? You got three?
Who? Me?
I'm asking Aaron. Yeah, how many?
How many kids I got? I have 5 kids.
The A train. The A train.
Yeah.
I
You have
have
how many
five.
kids?
I got 5 of them, man.
You got five?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you call them when you talk to other people, do you call them kids?
Oh yeah, I still. I mean, I adult parent too, man. I'm always trying to coach, teach, and mentor my children. Yeah, all the
See,
way
now you
to.
call them children.
They
Earlier
are
you
my
called them
children.
kids,
Well, you want to get
but
into
you called them
semantics of
kids.
words,
No, it's not a semantic of words.
they're
The
kids.
the
They're my
only kids are
offspring.
votes. Sir, I'm trying to finish.
What? What are you
Seriously, and
talking
this was
about?
a contention to me. If you
Okay,
calling
go
your
ahead.
children kids, human beings call them children. They don't call them kids. That's a goat.
Okay, brother.
So what's the point of that?
What
Don't
the,
tell
what
What's
point are
the
you
point
trying
of
to
it?
make,
yeah.
man? So you
What
trying to
point am
give
I
us,
trying to make? That you trying to make yourself out to be some type of super hyper father, but you don't call your children goats.
Yeah, but
man?
that is
I
I'm
that
heard
not.
you several
I'm
times
a
say that.
I'm a normal dad,
You
bro. I'm
keep
Alright,
just a
bringing it
so
up.
normal dad. I'm just a normal dad, bro. I don't know what
I'm
you're
listening
irregardless,
to
talking about.
you.
I
irregardless
don't
of
know
what
what you're talking
anybody
about,
call
man.
their kids,
Do not
irregardless,
call your
no,
children
listen,
goats. They're not
irregardless,
kids. They're children. That's
irregardless
what
of what
human
anybody
beings
call
make
their
children.
kids,
Oh,
okay?
okay,
Some
okay,
people might
okay.
want to call their kids bastards, whatever the fuck they want to call them. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
And
They
that's what
know.
I'm
I
trying to
bet.
tell him.
I
He
bet you
mad.
that motherfucking
He
I
kid
didn't
didn't
mad.
know
say.
who the hell
Oh,
they
he
talking
upset.
to.
Oh, I'm
I
the
bet you that.
greatest father
But
ever.
the
I didn't
thing
tell you
is,
that.
the
You
thing
read
is,
that into that for yourself.
you are supposed to take care of the kid, nurture them, feed them, groom them, make sure they got clothes and get go to school,
Like
get
goats.
education, and do all of this shit up until they turn supposedly 18. You know, in most cases, when they're supposed to be able to do for themselves. Okay, now. In past societies and shit, you know what I'm saying? The more kids you had,
Where you get that
in
from?
past societies, the more kids you had, the more money you made. Because if you was tilling the land or whatever and shit, you got more kids, you got more family members, you can make more money because y'all able to do more shit. However, unfortunately, in today's society, the more kids you got, the more money you expected to pay to the motherfucking government and shit. However, you got all these kids, you paying more money to the government to have them, you feeding them, you clothing them, you raising them, and then they turn 18. But now they're expected to go and get a job and work for the motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? You're not recouping that money back. But you get motherfucking old, they got kids now. They got a family. They putting your ass in a nursing home. So who the fuck
Well,
getting
see,
paid?
that's
Who getting paid
that's
and
the
who getting
mistake.
played?
Well, if you raise them in that kind of mindset, then yeah, you will end up in a nursing home. But if
Well,
you
they
raise them
still, if
up
they
through
got
those
families,
biblical,
what more can they do? I mean, even if they keep you in the
uh,
house with them and
well,
shit, now
well,
they motherfucking, now they feeling bad
I'm
because you they
building a pool
parent
house
and
for
they
my
motherfucking
mother-in-law.
can't go and do what they want to do and commingle or whatever the fuck, because they got to goddamn sit by your bedside.
Yeah, you got to buy
Blue done
land,
dropped
man.
off. He gonna reconnect. He gonna come back, man.
Yeah,
But that's an interesting conversation, man. Go ahead.
buy
Go ahead.
yourself some land. Buy yourself some land. Buy land, and then you can parcel it off. And if you need to add on to your house, then you add on to your house and put. We're gonna put a pool house in the back. For my mother-in-law, so she can have a place instead of being in an apartment or buying a smart. We can put a little tiny house in the backyard, and there you go. And then the money, she can use her own money to pay for it. We can pool our resources. We can work together instead of
The,
working separate or putting your
And that's
put.
good.
the
Yeah,
Mexicans
you
do it
don't
all the
need
That
time.
all the
right.
time,
I
brother.
mean, other cultures do it. Come
All
on,
the
man.
time. We're the only one
Black
that won't
black
do that.
coaches, yeah, black coaches
I
don't stand
commend you
together
for
like
that. If you're going to put your mother-in-law in the back there in the garage, that's nice.
that. Turkey killing me, but he always come with that tactic.
Matrix, Matrix,
Hey man, hey,
Matrix.
hey,
Oh shit.
hey. Shit,
Hey man,
man.
look, let's transition, man. Let's transition, fellas.
We
We
got
almost
one
out of
more,
time.
man.
Sure.
Let's
Yeah,
transition, man.
yeah.
We got two more slides, man. Look here, man. We want to get into sports, man. Let's change it up, man. Talk about sports,
No,
man. We can't leave without getting into it, man. Deion Sanders. Colorado, University of Colorado head coach. We know he Hall of Fame cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl champ and all that stuff, man. He done came up the ranks. He was at Jackson State University head coach and stuff, and then he moved on to Colorado. You know, he done came and bought the flash, man. He done brought success to the university that was in dormant, man. Because I don't remember the last time I even watched the damn Colorado, you know what I'm saying, University of Colorado game, man. I think it was
move it on.
Cordell Stewart back in
Fast forward.
'95 or some shit like that. But
Yep.
prime time, man, doing it his own way. You know what I'm
That's
saying? He doing it his own way, man. He winning, he turning the program around, and man, he got all these other head coaches jealous of hell of him. You see the quote right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
what
The
they said.
Oregon head coach said they fighting for clicks and we trying to fight for wins. You know, so he's saying, man, the flash is there because Dion done brought, man, the future president of the United States, The Rock, out there to the game. He done brought damn Lil Wayne out there and Master P and Ice Cubes and Snoop Dogg and everybody and their mama was out there watching the Colorado Buffaloes, you know, playing their game, man. And they got flashed. They been winning 3-0, but they just got their first loss. What y'all feel, man, about Dion and the scrutiny that he facing down there in Colorado from these other head coaches?
Oh, you want to ask me?
Yeah, go
You want to
ahead.
ask him?
Go ahead.
Well, I'm out here on the West Coast, and so it's like it's kind of cool with it because nobody knew what the fuck Colorado meant. I ain't gonna lie until he showed up. I swear, for God, I watched a lot of college football, and I didn't know Colorado playing who. Oh man, they done lost. Anyway, it go.
They was dead.
No, he brought his family into his game. He failed at Jackson, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? He didn't kind of quite, make that touch, even though they did the same thing to him that they did in Colorado, but it's a lot more money.
Hmm.
You're dealing with Denver. That's a major city. And so you like, man, boom. And so, yeah, he just hustling the people, man. That's kind of cool. He got his son there. He's a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He pushing his sons. It ain't about him. He just rolling around. So he ain't really caring about what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? I think it's about his children. He's trying to set the legacy for them, for them to move forward.
And that's a smart move, man. You know, he got his
Yeah.
son quarterbacking and stuff like, and his other son is a DB, a cornerback. You know, like he played in the NFL, man. That's a smart move, man, to set your kids up for success, man. Because I think right now,
Absolutely.
Shador is like the number one rated player in college football who makes the most NIL money right now at 5.1 million. I think he make it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
As a college
Man,
athlete.
nobody even paid attention to goddamn Colorado. Okay, we're going to go to the championship game in college. Is Colorado on the list?
Hell no, they was never on the list until Cordell Stewart. That was since what? Cordell Stewart
Yeah.
left in 1995. Was it 95 or 94? Somewhere around
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if it was 90 whatever.
there.
It could have been Prince's 1999. But all I'm saying is that now, I mean, he brought the drama. I mean, for a whole year, it was all advertised, everything, man. It was like blown up.
Yeah,
So I mean, hey, the brother doing it. He taking care of his sons, making sure they cool. They can make their own money. Stop asking him, and then he cool.
right.
Hey, man. You know
Go
what?
ahead.
I think Dion is showcasing, what good leadership is. And he, man, I ain't got nothing but mad respect for him, man. I think that he told those folks that he was going to take that portal, and that's what, and I guess that's what he mean by those clicks, because all those kids are transferring to get out there and to be a part of something better. Because it's the atmosphere that he's created. He's created an atmosphere of people that want to get to play and be enthusiastic about something and actually accomplishing something. So he got those
But that can
kids
be
believing.
dangerous.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I think he got the right
Yes, it
spirit.
can. It can be dangerous. You can draw people into something that's false because realistically, he didn't even make it at Jackson. So
He
it's like,
bull crap. No,
realistic. They
no, no.
won
You didn't listen to
championships.
what he said in Jackson. He said that and I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus, but the coach said that he didn't have the support of the administration. The things that needed to be put in place wasn't put in place. If the
Right.
organization he was trying to partner with, because this dude's he's showing his capability, at Jackson. He did a good he turned that program around. He did a good
Right.
job at that program.
Yeah, they went
But
undefeated.
the program itself didn't meet. He couldn't go to the next level of coaching and to the next level like what you see in Colorado. I don't think he'll stay there long. He probably get a couple of years there and then go find another major program. Or he,
Yeah,
because I don't foresee a boy from Florida. Now it's just, hey, it's hot all the time down here. I just don't
yeah.
see a boy from Florida hanging out in Colorado, for years and years to come.
Right. Yeah, he might be the Florida State. You know what I'm saying? Head coach
You,
before long.
you,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man? I think Dion got that long memory, man. I think he interviewed or showcased some interest in that job and got the cold finger, man. And so
What?
I thought I remembered him, saying he was interested and they overlooked him and looked at someone else, But I think hindsight being 50-50, if you passed on Dion as an organization, man,
Yeah,
you're suffering right now because he's showing you what he can do. And he said he was going to do it, and he's doing it, man. Took a
yeah.
team that didn't win not 1 year. I think they won one game or 0 games last year.
Right.
So he's
Right.
already turned the program around 100%. If
Right.
you if they didn't win but 0 games, hey,
Yeah,
I
you
got
He
never.
already
Well,
he
expectations.
already turned
for a
around.
team that never been on national TV, my thing of it is, yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
for the players
And
to say, man,
they wasn't scheduled to be on TV this year. They wasn't scheduled. They want
no,
zero to
until
go.
he
Look it up.
showed up.
That's right.
It's true.
And that
It's true.
hey man,
And what I'm saying is so he's selling his brand, which is cool. I have no problem with that. Only thing that I can say about this is that, hey, listen, this brother whom I named my son after I adored him, man, I watch football. My son is
mm-hmm.
named Dion. And it's like
Right.
because this guy here, man, he shows the charisma, he shows the character, he shows everything. And so my son started watching him a little bit more. I said, see, this is why I could have named you after me, but you would have been number 5. But
Right.
anyway, named after me. Because I
Right.
got 4 children already named after me.
Right.
But at the same time, now you're Dion. Am I making this shit up, my brother? His name
Nah.
is Dion, right?
Right.
Yeah. Mhm. And I gave him that because I adored this guy because his attitude wasn't over the top. It was like, just straight arrogance. You know what I'm saying? Like, this my shit. And I like people with that attitude.
Yeah, he had
So
that
now I have
confidence,
no
man. He got
problem with
that
him.
confidence in
But
himself, man.
Colorado is not the place to be where there are Mormons and the other.
That's the
That's Utah, man. That's Utah.
fuck is wrong?
No, they in
You talking
Colorado, my
about
boy.
BYU if
Yeah,
anybody,
that's
man.
BYU, man.
No, they up there. I'm on the West Coast. I know what I'm talking about.
He said the Mormons in Colorado.
Yes, they are.
They
What are
moving
you
out of
They
talking
they
Utah.
about?
they
What are
they
you?
probably are down that
Colorado is
way.
right on top of Arizona, sir. Look at
Right.
the fucking map.
Yeah.
What the fuck wrong with you? They right. They together, man. That's their shit. And so to go and appease these people to make them happy, why do you think the moment? Hey, I'll guarantee you, they quietly doing it. I guarantee you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't think, man. You know what? I think he's
Well, I
doing
ain't
an
asking you
excellent
to
job.
think.
Uh, I
Nobody
think he's
asked
doing
you
an
to
excellent
think.
job, man. He's doing an excellent job, brother.
Yeah.
Whether
Yeah.
it's he's showing that what the capability of a black head coach can be, and we would be foolish not to highlight that there are a lot of coaches that should have been given opportunities, and haven't been given them, like Coach Eric Bieniemy. If that
Yeah.
dude hadn't
Eric the enemy,
deserved it,
man.
I mean, god dang, how many he's one of the few offensive coordinators that has won a Super
Can y'all
Bowl
see and hear me
and
now?
not getting her doggone team.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Hello?
Speaking of
Well,
Can
Eric
you
y'all
go
Bieniemy,
see and
man,
hear
you
me
let's
now?
move forward, man. I can hear you, man. Look, let's move forward. This is the last slide of
Oh
the night,
shit.
man. Let's talk
Yeah,
yeah.
about
man.
Eric Bieniemy on this slide, man. Look at
Yeah,
here.
Being
yeah, yeah. He is.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
on the
man.
slide. But dig, check it out. Them Chicago Bears, man. Them Chicago Bears is going through it, bro. You know, it's a lot of turmoil that happened last week. And true, I know you could probably speak to this, man, because you right there in the shy. You heard what's going on the news with the Bears, man. They had the damn defensive coordinator got their house kicked in by the FBI, raided his shit. I don't know what the hell was he was doing. He resigned from the team. The team ain't winning shit. They 5-23. Turks say they stink. You know what I'm saying? They ain't want to
no,
goddamn
they fucking beyond stink.
Justin Fields
Hey,
ain't been looking confident.
You know,
And look,
that's out there motherfucker that took a shit and then you waited 5 minutes later, you can smell a little bit of it, but you didn't catch the whole granny of it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
He
So
didn't
man,
win
look,
the award for the best stinky shit. All I'm saying is,
hey
listen,
man,
I
it's been a
spent
lot of
my
shit.
entire life. I hung out with Dave Durison. I hung
Yeah,
out with
Can
in
y'all
fact,
see and hear me?
I okay,
yes,
well, let him
yeah,
talk.
man. Yeah.
I
All right.
also hung out with Refrigerator Perry because believe it or not, I was working at the hotel at that time. And
yeah,
Fridge and his wife would come down. And I'd talk to him, and I mean, and Walter Payton. Are you fucking kidding me,
right,
man?
yeah,
I spent the weekend with Walter, him and his brother who played with the Minnesota Vikings. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, people are people, man. Stop trying to celebrate all this motherfucking shit. This is just people, man. I'm a human being, you a human being, and this is how we get down.
So what you think they gonna
What
do
are
with
you
Justin Fields,
talking
man?
about? What the hell this got to do with the Bears?
What you mean? What they got to do
You,
with the Bears? I told your ass if you wasn't
man,
listening.
you going down memory lane of what you playing Madden or something? Now
Hey,
you
I
go
go
get that
down memory
Madden. You
motherfucking
go and
lane.
get the new
I go
Madden.
down. I go down the motherfucking lane if I motherfucking want to change lanes. What the fuck you talking about? The
Hey
Bears
I'ma
ain't
tell
man,
you
shit.
all that
So
shit
that
is
ain't even
scripted
no
anyway.
conversation. You better talk in the past,
All that
motherfucker,
NFL shit is
because ain't
scripted.
nothing you can
You're
talk
right.
about
You're
now.
right.
That's what
You're
it
right.
is. It's scripted.
What you gonna talk about
Everybody
now,
thought that
then?
the Bears
Okay,
was
let's
gonna
talk
come
about
in
the Bears
and
now.
do some shit, but
No, let's talk about them now.
Bears
No, you just
Bears
said
been
what the
getting
fuck I'm
their ass
talking
handed to
about.
them in a
So
hat.
what the fuck you talking
So
about? Talk
only
about the
thing we
shit
can
now.
do,
What you talking about now?
he tried
Be
to say it.
quiet.
only
He
thing
trying
we
to
can
say
do
it.
is try to motherfucking keep faith with it,
Hey,
because
go ahead,
Hey,
True. What
Chief,
you
come
said?
on in on me, man. Back me up on this
nah,
stupid shit.
I ain't no fair weather fan and shit, man. The Bears been getting their ass handed to them in a hat. That's true. But the thing
Yeah,
about it is, it's all scripted and shit. You
What?
just follow the money. Everybody,
See, don't
Oh
get
everybody
blown
and
man.
from
their
God.
mama,
Oh
everybody
man.
and their mama thought that the Bears was gonna come
Oh
out and beat
shut
the
up.
Bears
Shut
and
up.
shit. You know what I'm saying? And now here it is,
Yeah.
they motherfucking losing, to some fucked up teams and shit. Kansas City was the
No,
worst
they
team
ain't.
true
Yeah,
enough
okay, Kansas City,
City,
already.
man.
Kansas
Come
City
on.
ain't no
But
joke now.
but the way
Kansas City ain't
KC
no
Cancel.
joke.
did the Bears is just motherfucking horrific. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
and and
Kansas City
and
whooped
and and and,
embarrassed.
and
Yeah.
Green Bay. Come on. I don't give a
Oh,
fuck if the Bears don't beat
Hey.
nobody in the world. Just beat Green Bay. They couldn't
yeah.
do that.
Please,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
FGB, please. FGB out there, please. Man, fuck Green Bay. That's all I
Yeah.
gotta say.
Yeah,
But
that's
look,
what I'm
man.
saying, man. Shit.
Look, dig,
You
Go,
man.
know,
go, go to
all of this
Detroit.
bullshit, all of this shit is scripted. Look at the motherfucking Dolphins whipping the motherfucker
Go to
seven,
Detroit.
seven
Hey, man. The
something and
Hey,
shit.
hey,
Dolphins.
The
hey,
fuck?
the Dolphins built the
Detroit.
team, bro. You guys need to build the
Detroit.
team in Chicago.
Oh, you need to
Detroit.
shut up.
Hey,
Hey,
Man, what
look
you
at them
talking about, man?
Cowboys. Look at them Cowboys.
Detroit.
We built the team.
Detroit.
Detroit playing tomorrow night. We're gonna see what they about. You know what I'm saying?
Detroit. Stop fucking around.
We gonna see what they about.
I told you before.
Detroit was the shit in the
How
head
you
shit.
from Chicago and you like Detroit? That don't make sense, man.
What the fuck? You ain't been on my
Detroit was
streets,
the head
motherfucker.
shit.
Wait a minute. How the fuck you talking about I'm from Chicago and a nigga want to kill me across the street? What the fuck you talking about, man? I'm be concerned about some goddamn team. You out your fucking mind, man. You done lost your bubble. I don't give a
Talking
fuck.
about
You know what I'm
football.
saying? The fuck you talking about, man? I mean, listen. How the fuck you gonna tell me I lived on them motherfucking streets? Truman, didn't we walk the motherfucking streets hard? Get the fuck out of here. Talking about some motherfuckers making $1 million a year. A motherfucking play 16 games. Get the fuck out of here.
I
That shit
feel
don't
you,
even
man.
make no motherfucking kind of sense, man. You know what I'm saying?
Football don't make
Go
sense.
with a champion and go with a winner. If you love the sport, go with the winner. Stop fucking around with the losers. And that's what I tried to tell people in Chicago. Stop fucking around with the losers because the losers ain't gonna do shit but fuck you up.
Well, on that note, let's spend a hell of a night, fellas. Look, man.
Yeah.
Look, fellas. We gonna go ahead and end it, man. So, like I said, man, look, this has been the Ghetto Update, man. We done talked about politics, money, Trump, wars, all type of shit, sports, and every goddamn thing. If you ain't catch it live, I feel sorry for you. Get the replay. Catch the shit on replay. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the channel at TGU 63rd. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube.
Third,
You know what I'm saying? Hey, for my peoples out there, Turk, you got anything to say to the people before we go?
yeah, fuck that bullshit, man. Listen, we on the real deal. Keep your motherfucking sanity. Don't fuck around with shit that you think. Fuck around with things that you know. And then that way you can keep your sanity. Matrix. Matrix.
True Blue, what you got to do for the people, man?
All I can do is just say keep hope alive, just keep believing in shit, and not only the teams and shit that you rooting for, but in yourself. You know, that's it.
Dig, man. Aunt Will, holler at the
Hey
people, man,
man.
and close us out.
Hey bro, appreciate you guys having me back again, man. It was a blast, brothers. And yeah, keep your head up, man. It's gonna be okay. You can root for Detroit if you want to. Nobody gonna get mad.
Turk been a hater of them
Shut
Bears,
your
man,
mouth.
since they let him down in 2006. Didn't win that
Hell
Super Bowl.
yeah,
He been
goddamn it.
mad ever since.
Oh wow.
He been mad ever
Deep-rooted
since.
hatred and
You've
shit.
been mad alone. You
Yeah,
can't stay
he been
mad,
mad a
dude.
long time, them goddamn Bears. Shit, I'm getting there. I'm getting close
Went
to
to the
being pissed
goddamn
off.
Super Bowl on these motherfuckers.
But all right, man. Look, it's your man Faster
All right,
Thomas,
brothers.
man. It's been the Ghetto Update. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
We're gonna
good to
catch
see you,
y'all
hey.
back again next Wednesday
Love
live
you.
Keep them
when
up,
we get
baby.
back on. And
Me and
love,
you.
light, y'all. Peace, peace,
All right,
peace.
my
Peace.
brothers.
Yeah.
All right.
I got it
Later.
on live. It's official now, I'm impossible to stop. Ain't no way you're leaving on top because I got it on live. Climb my way up now and I ain't falling, I ain't calling it game. You see, I got it on live. Ain't no changing me, I'm exactly as I came to be. Better cut me up and hold these federals is taking me.